Well, good day, viewers, and today is Sunday, June 9th. And today is the fireside Sunday afternoon chat. But it's Sunday morning, and there's no fire on today. Anyway, it's kind of a gloomy, I guess it's a gray, cloudy day, kind of damp, not raining at the moment, but everything is damp. And the weather's not so bad today, I guess so. All right, we'll have a look at the weather here. It's not going to be a very long Sunday chat today, I don't think. But you never know. When I get rambling, you just never know what's going to happen, I guess. So, today we are at 14 degrees Celsius. Where's my little pointer thing at? There you are. Takes a while to wake up. So we are at 56 degrees Fahrenheit, and our west-southwest wind at 9 miles an hour, so it's not too much breeze out there to feel. And there, so today 22 degrees, sun and cloud, maybe showers. And Monday is 17. Same kind of weather, maybe showers. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are looking pretty nice. Sun and nice and warm. And we're back into some rain for the Friday and Saturday, and that could always change. You never know. So that's about that, I guess. So anyhow, what did we do this week? Well, anyway, there's the Massey group. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm grasping for things to say, I guess. So I got to get this tractor, not right away, but soon. I've got to get that over to my son's place and get it hooked up to the wood splitter. I am slowly cutting a wee little bit of wood, but it's very, very slow. And the gadget that I made to kind of help keep the wood from falling down on top of me and maybe help keep me standing upright to cut it is awkward, I guess, and it's not working real well, I guess, is what I'm getting at. So I might be wasting time using that, where I could be using the time to be cutting wood instead of fooling with it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. That's up in the air yet. And what else? Well, I did that yesterday. I got a little bit cut, and then I worked on the trailer a little bit yesterday, our utility trailer. I got to get the wood out of that to change. Some of the pieces are bad, and more than likely the other ones aren't far behind it. So I got to get a piece of wood out and then go find somewhere where I can get wood milled for it to fit it. And it seems to be taking time, and I got to get that trailer done because I got things to do with it, and I've got a show in August that I always go to, the end of August, that I need to take tractors to, and if I don't have this trailer fixed by then I won't be doing that. So anyway, I was thinking yesterday, I got so many things to do. There's always something to do. I'm going to get some of the house painted here. The fellow's going to do all the upper part where the white is, and he's going to do that. And then I'm going to try and do some of the gray. The gray and stuff I can do. It's just a matter of having the time to do it. So that's another project that's on my mind. And like I say, there's grass cutting here, there's grass cutting at my son's place, and there's things to fix at my son's place, and there's just an awful lot of things to do. You know, years ago, probably 20 years ago, when I was more into these garden tractors, and at that time I was working. So on Saturdays, what I used to do was I'd take all the tractors out and set them out in the field for a display pretty well every Saturday. And people used to get quite a kick out of that. I remember people saying that no, my wife, they'd say they'd see the tractors out, and there was people that come up and had a look at them and all that kind of stuff. And I got thinking, you know, I wonder why I had the time to do that, because I don't have the time now to do something like that, to drag out a bunch of tractors, set them out in the field, and then drag them all back in at the end of the day. I just don't understand. It just seems to be, I don't know, I'm getting too old to be doing stuff or what, I don't know. Anyway, it just seems kind of odd. There's too many things to do, and it's all our own fault. That is the thing. So you can complain about it all, I guess, or I can complain about it all I want. But, and the thing about it is, it's all your own fault. The more stuff that you gain, the more things you got to look after, and that's just the way it is. So that is your own fault. That is for sure. And YouTube, well, I don't know. YouTube's just YouTube, I guess. But it, I don't ask for subscriptions. I don't ask for people to like my videos. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. But it's kind of strange lately. I don't know what's going on, but the views are way down, and the subscriptions, I think I might have gained 5 over the last month, and I lost 3 in one day. So I don't know what the heck's going on. Anyway, I don't know if the videos are no good anymore, or if it's just the way it is, or it's summertime and nobody's watching, or what. I don't know. But anyway, it's kind of discouraging, even though I don't really, like I said, I don't practice, asking for subscriptions, but you see your subscriptions dropping and you see everybody else is going up. It's kind of disheartening, but anyway. Oh, well, that's the way it goes, I guess so. So anyway, I don't know what's going on with that. It's kind of like the way I am with trying to fix something. If I'm trying to fix 5 things, I usually break 3 things doing it, so you never seem to get ahead. All right, so now I'm going to get on to what? Where did my little... There you go now, see? My little notepad at the head. Oh, there it is. Oh yes, change the calendar. Holy cats, I forgot to do that. We're still on May here. So, calendar is going to get changed here now. Let's see if I can do the right one. June, yeah, there we go. There now, there's little Massey 7. That's the other thing that it does great. You put a little trailer like that on it and put it into the woods, and I'll tell you, you can fill up that trailer as much as you want with whatever you want, and a little tractor will pull that out of the woods. It's very, very handy. We used that for years, my son and I, in the woods, and that's why the Power Patrol trailer is all beat up and bent and twisted. We certainly didn't baby the little trailer. We should have, I guess, but we didn't. Throwing wood in it. And that little trailer is probably the same amount of time that we've had the 7 MF7, probably 18, 19 years we've had that. Anyway, that's a great setup for in the woods. And the thing about that 7 tractor is the front end float on it. It floats. Like you can crawl over stuff with that tractor, and the axle on the front, floats up and down. It kind of goes like this a lot. So you can crawl over stuff with that little tractor where you couldn't with other tractors. Yeah, oh, she's got great pulling power, that little tractor. Anyway, there's our June picture. Yes, sirree, just a great tractor. So anyway, like I say, I'm starting to ramble, and I kind of thought this was going to be a short video, but it might not be. Something else I do a lot, and you can see I've just bought 2 new things of goop. I use that stuff for a lot of things, to fix stuff. I used it on the repair of the deck for the MF7, and it's working excellent. The noise is gone, the vibrations are gone. It just worked excellent when I put all those shafts together and I coated it with that goop. That is amazing stuff. And I also use the goop for, well, I use it for pretty near anything. Someday when I fix that handle, the goop will be in there. And that's what I do with any of those that I repair. When I put a head on an axe, head on a handle, it gets the goop treatment. And it never comes loose. I've fixed a lot of stuff with that goop. It's dandy stuff. Even the boots I get on, I fixed with the goop. Fixed up the bottom thread, was all wore out, and fixed her all up. There's a video on that. I just had to kind of retouch it here a little while ago, but that's the stuff that I use on the boots. Anyway, oh, I got my studio light all charged up here. I better take that off. Mention on studio light, there's no stickers either. I haven't gotten any stickers lately. And I guess I haven't been actively asking for stickers either, but that's the way that goes. So that's kind of fad. It's kind of wore out a little bit for now. Here's another thing I use the goop for. These plastic things are all cracked and falling off the handles, so the other day I put the goop to her, and boys, oh boys, that's going to fix that up just dandy. I use those pliers quite a bit. They're very handy, like nice wide end on them. But we're fighting with the the coverings falling off, so there'll be no more falling off. That's fixed. That's great. Great stuff. Now, what else have we got? Oh, yes. It's nice weather now, but our furnace in the house was on Friday morning. So here we are, June 7th, and the heat's still on, and it's only going to be 2.5 months, and the heat will have to be back on for the winter. Jumpers. Holy cats, the time goes fast. Yeah. So, and I seen Dave's video this morning. He had a nice video there. Dave at the RCAF Polar Express, and I guess yesterday, June 8th, was one of the days last year that one of his dogs passed away. So there you go. That's just how quick time goes. Just like that, a year has gone. And Dave is missing his puppy dogs, that's for sure. All right, what else am I going to do or say? Yes, I'm working on my trailer, so I'm going to set you over here. I'm going to sit down maybe. Let's see if I can do that. Put you in a new location. Now there's a little game for you to play here. See if you notice anything different in that corner. Something has changed in that corner. See if you notice it. The cats are at 15 minutes already. So what else was I going to say? Oh, I was working on my trailer. Yeah, I got to get that. Holy cast this one. I should have done a month or more ago. Right. Anyway, the that little plate that's on the dovetail thing that's covering where the wood meets at the dovetail, it goes like that. You know, covered in dirt as usual. Try to be clean one day and you can't. So I cut off both sides, this side and that side, thinking that that piece would just come up out of there, but no, that's not going to come up out of there. So I got under that yesterday and I kind of figured out what's what there. So they welded on 5 pieces of metal on the bottom of that plate that sits up on the top. It drops down through, and then they welded them to the frame. So it's not coming out. But it's coming out. I mean, that's why they did that. It's couldn't solve it, I guess. So I hadn't really. I did a little bit there to see if I could get them to weld to break, but it didn't. And it's just too hard underneath there like that to swing a hammer or anything. So I had to put my thinking cap on, and I asked in the video if anybody had any ideas, let me know. So I got an idea from a fella. He's in Ontario. His name is Stu, and he has a YouTube channel that's 20. Oh my, I'm going to have this wrong here now. 29 Chev Boland's channel, I think. Oh, that's pretty bad. You can't remember something that you just looked at. I don't know if I can find that or not now. Let's see. Yes, 29 Chev Boland's channel. He has a web or a YouTube channel, and this fella is a real thinker. This guy, he's always got ways to fix something or ideas of how to do something. He's quite a mind. So he sent me a note on a way that he thinks that it might be easier to get that plate out of there. So I'm thinking a lot about that, so I might try it. So his idea is to measure those 5 pieces that come down, and then go up top and measure, and then grind them from the top, so you can grind them out. So I was thinking about that, so I thought, well, why not maybe go under there with a long drill bit and drill up through from the bottom up beside those things that come down, and then you'd know exactly where they were up top. So I think that's kind of what I'm thinking about. So then you could grind them out with the grinding disc. Then when you put the thing back in, you could just kind of weld them back in again. So we'll see about that. I don't know. My son is coming here today, and I'll see what he thinks, I guess. So, and the son seems to have the new glass screen for the camera that you're being used on, really. The broken glass in the camera, I think he has the part for that, so he's going to put that in today, I think. So that's good. Anyway, I'll try and get back onto the trailer this week and see if I can get that piece of metal out of there. Once I have the metal out, then I can start taking, I just want to get one piece out of wood and then go somewhere to get wood milled for it. So anyway, it's going to take going to be a long process, and whether I have it ready for August or not, I don't know. Like I say, there's just so many things to do. You just trying to kind of get started at something, all of a sudden the grass needs to be cut again. Oh dear, it's just one thing after another. So, what else did I do this week? I don't know where my notes are. I think I've seen everything on there. Yeah, okay, so that's about the end of that. So anyway, have a look around up in this corner here and see if you see anything different. Something has changed. So I'll see how keen your fellows' eyes are. All right, so what else am I going to say? I don't know. I still got to fix the points on my for the plow to go plowing with in August. So that's another thing I got to get done. And I'd love to get them done. Now I do have other new points that I can put on the plow if I don't happen to get the other ones fixed. But anyway, I think I've shown you that before. And well, I'm sure I'm probably forgetting something. Anyway, yeah, I always forget something. And then when I'm done with the video, I remember it, so I might add on and I might not. So anyway, I guess we're probably going to cut her off at that. So this is today's Sunday fireside chat. Sunday afternoon fireside chat done in the morning without a fire. And there we go. And it won't be long before we start having fires again, I guess. So, have a great Sunday, wherever yours are at and whatever yours are doing. Goodbye. So, like I said, once I turned the video off, then I remember what I forgot to do. So here's what I forgot to do. Do the run over of the stickers. So, just a quick run over today. So, Grampy's workshop. I guess Nanny is doing all right. It's going to take some time before she gets back on her feet, though, I guess. So all the best to Janet, and hopefully things come along well. And orange is my new green. He had one of them days like I seem to have every day. He broke, I forget now, was it a marble top or something that he had that he was moving, and crash, bang, down it went. Jumping, that's nasty. Anyway, orange is my new green. Luke and Murphy mowers and Dell in the backyard are both were at a garden tractor show in Evansville, Indiana on Friday and Saturday. I don't know if they're still there today or they're going back today. We have Len's keeping busy. Garden tractor boy, he had a video there. It was nice show. There were tractors and steam tractors and old cars and old tractors, and that was a great show, that, Joseph. And we have Boda Bob. And Mr. Gary. Mr. Gary is selling his house in Gander, so if you're looking for a nice house, in Gander, Newfoundland. His is up for sale. Nice looking spot. We have Kenny Open Air Adventure. He had a video there, did some sticker placements on his board and did the shout outs, and then they were working on their the sawmill setup, so they're getting ready to do some of that. That'd be a great thing. I like watching sawmilling. I kind of like to have one myself, but kind of I wouldn't have any use for it really. I'd just like to have one. And Dave had a video out this morning there. It was a nice video. Maintenance with Mike has got his walkway concrete in, so that was quite a job. You should go have a look at that. That's quite a thing that he did there. So we'll have to wait and see now what the finished product looks like with all the ground back in and whatever. And we have Lewis Mowers and Boats, Brock, and Artie with Gravely Small Engine Repair. And then Craig, Everyday Projects, and Rick is Twin Brook Acres, and this fella here, well, we don't know about that fella. And Rick Outdoors. Rick and Donita are still splitting wood with their new wood splitter. Retired for life. Brian is looking for the best options for rain gear. Well, that's a good thought, but I don't go out in the rain, so I got no input on that one. Outdoors in the 608. Tucker and I out and about. And Cod Raven and Daryl Wells, they had a little live there Friday evening. I kind of enjoyed that. I joined in a little bit. Larry Cluck had a short video on the cemetery that he cuts the grass in. She's looking like a great spot. Nice job on that, all right? Ross on the land, he's still fighting with the trench there, I guess. So I think he's got her done now, though, but he's not going to do any more videos on the trench. That's the end of that, so we'll see about that, I guess, won't we? Club Dora, Alan, he had a video out too, doing some stickers on the Blades of Glory. Thanks for putting my sticker up, Alan. Thanks very much. And the Big Sons will be cutting grass, that's for sure. Then we had a sad day for Allen Family Firewood. Their dog, Gunner, they had to put Gunner down, I guess. And Gunner, well, he'd be just like one of the family, of course. We all know how we get attached to our pets, that's for sure. So they're having a kind of a rough weekend, I'd say. And the log feller. Jeff is back at us again. I guess he's starting back to work tomorrow after his vacation. Father and Son Outdoors. Oh, I think he was on the live too, now that I think of it. And John, the Bradleys on Catbird Hill. Anyway, there's our sticker update. Like I say, I haven't gotten any lately, and I actually haven't been asking anybody for some, so I guess that's probably why I'm not getting any. Anyway, there we go. So that's going to end the video again. Hopefully I don't remember something else that I got to add on to, but just remember something has changed in this corner here, so I'll just give you a quick overview here of what is what. So you'd have to kind of look around and see what's different in that corner. Something has changed. All right, goodbye now.